Right, hi. I'm now in Cambridge and I'm staying with Dom tonight. Hi, aka Mr. Small, and I'm sure you can see with your own eyes which part of him is small. But yeah, today rode about 120 kilometers from Grantham into Cambridge, and the legs actually felt nice. Just a continuation from yesterday. Managed to eat and sleep quite well last night, so today was actually quite fresh. Yeah, sprinted up flights of stairs with no problem in the morning, so I know it's always a good sign. So yeah, started off with a short but very steep climb out of Grantham, kicking up to about 9-10% at some point, and from then on it's just like that straight headwind and sometimes cross headwind again. And I was riding along the B10 something road and it was surprisingly nice. Lots of laid down rubber from motor vehicles, which makes the road surface much smoother. And yeah, the terrain finally started rolling and not pan flat like Yorkshire in the past couple of days. And probably I rode the flatter bits of Yorkshire, but East Midlands really started rolling. But yeah, the view again is nothing spectacular, just green views if you haven't had enough already. And yeah, and the road started twisting and turning as well, so I was able to get some shelter from the wind from time to time, which was always nice. And then the sort of rolling terrain makes the ascent that much easier as well because of the momentum you're carrying, obviously from the downhill section. And then yeah, I turned on to the A151, something like that, and arrived at Bourne. Yeah, the Bourne for Jason Bourne. And yeah, it's really nice. I kind of went into a pub to get my bowl filled, and the owner just gave me some squash as well, just give me the extra sugar to keep me going. And yeah, carry on. Turned off the A151 into, I think it's called King's Road, just a small lane, and it was again very strong and gusty, cross headwind. I think the winds really picked up in these couple of days, which is really always a bad sign. But yeah, I've I've come up with something good. Remember the close passes I was talking about yesterday. I kind of invented ways to tempt drivers into close passes or create close passes so I can kind of draft off their slipstream for a bit. It's really dangerous. Don't try that at home. So yeah, for wider roads, you can just like stay on the verge, as close to the verge as possible, and driver will just be tempted to not cross over the other lane and to pass you. And yeah, that way you can get the slipstream for like 10-15 meters from the car and overtaking you. And for narrow country lanes, you probably just want to park your ride in the middle of the road, so because cars will go over across the opposite lane anyways. So yeah, that gives you the sort of slipstream if that's a cross headwind or headwind. And so yeah, I managed to do that okay. Probably 10-15 meter per car. So for 100 car would be like, how many? 15. 100 car for 15 meters. Yeah, 1.5 kilometers and 1,000. Well, we probably won't get 1,000 passes a day. It will be 15 kilometers, but you know, the math all adds up. But it's really dangerous. Don't try that at home. And what else? Yeah, and then turned after some twisting and turnings and riding in some cycle lanes in the outskirts of Peterborough. I don't know why I routed through cycle paths again. And where were we then? We were at... Sorry, I can't remember. Yeah, I kind of routed onto B1043, and it again traces the A1M. But one thing I've learned throughout my journey is to not praise a road that traces the motorway straight away. But yeah, this one was nicer. Road surface was much nicer, and few dips and bumps as well. But overall, generally, because it stays on the same side of the A1M, so it doesn't quite dramatically rise and drops like the other day on the M74. And well, I've got to say it's really probably my first and last time that I'll ever praise cycle roads. The A1307, 1304 into Cambridge, and the cycle lanes adjacent to it were all covered in tarmac. How good is that? Like cycling finally with some tarmac. It was just so smooth and traffic free as well. And that's really the part I really liked. And it was just crosswind, slight climb into Cambridge. And here I am today. Still feeling okay, but yeah, did a bit of touring around the city. Or is it a city? Yeah. Is it a city or a town?
Probably a city.
Yeah, city, right, yeah. And yeah, so I'll just do my recovery today, and tomorrow will be another rest day, and then I'll be cycling 80 miles into Oxford, probably, with a few lumps and bumps along the way as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.